and welcome to another Lawn Fawn video. Today we are introducing our new mini set, Whale You Be Mine, and its coordinating die set. I love this cute set so much, so let's go ahead and stamp it out. Here we have the first whale. I just love the little smile, and the second whale, and it's great that they're facing each other because you can make cute scenes. We have some great water spouts, so both this larger and smaller, but then you can actually take the smaller one and combine it with the larger one, and you get an even bigger spout there, which is kind of cool. And then, of course, a heart-shaped one. And then we have the Whale You Be Mine sentiment. And now I'm going to go ahead and add some color with some Copic markers. And I'm starting with my lightest color of gray here and just filling in parts of the whale, leaving the bottom part white because that's the part that I want to be the lightest. Now I'm going to take my medium color and go over the areas that I colored with the light color. And this is so that it's easier to blend between the medium and the light. So by saturating the paper that way, it just makes it a little bit easier to blend. And now I can start filling in the bottom, and you'll see it almost creates an illusion of a third gray there because I left that bottom part white and didn't saturate it with too much of that lightest marker. And now I'm taking the dark one and just adding it a little bit on top of the whale. Then I'll blend it in with that medium. And then I will go ahead and bring the light and blend that all together again to create a really cool shaded whale. I decided to add a little bit more of the medium color and just make them a little bit darker. I love that you can keep adding your colors on and changing the look however you would like it. And lastly, I wanted to add a little blush right there on the whale's cheek. Now we've had a lot of requests for doing things that aren't just the Copic markers, so I'm going to do a really easy colored pencil coloring. So I am taking a black colored pencil and just layering it on to my whale here, and then I'm pressing a little bit harder to create a darker shade towards the top of the whale. Then here I'm taking an indigo blue pencil just to add some blue to the whale. I thought it'd be kind of a cool look to integrate that blue into the gray and get a fun dimension to the whale. And now I'm using some Gamsol with a paper blending step, and I'm just picking up that Gamsol and then blending that gray and the blue together, and you can see that it's creating kind of a cool marine kind of look to it. And so I'm just going to go ahead and keep scribbling over that pencil and blending it. And then anytime it starts to kind of skip a little bit, it's a little too dry, and I'll pick up a little bit more of that Gamsol to continue to blend the colors down into the lightest part of the whale in a similar method to the Copic markers. And then I wasn't happy with how dark he was, and he was looking a little too blue to me, so I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit more of that black color pencil, and then go ahead and use the blending stump again with the Gamsol to just blend all of those colors together. And then I decided, just like I did with the other whale, just to add a little bit more darkness towards the top, and then I can go ahead and blend it out one more time. And unfortunately in the video you can't really see the dimension as much with the color pencil, but it looks really cool in person because that blue kind of shines through a little bit and it gives it kind of a soft look with the colored pencil. So here we have the coordinating dies, and at those little tabs I just bend them back and forth until the tabs break apart and all the dies are separated. And then you can take the die and line it up with your stamped images. And I like to hold them in place with some Post-it note tape, and you can see how cute they look all cut out. So here you can see the two different types of colored whales and how fun it is to put the little water spouts coming out of them there. I just think it looks so cute. And then here I wanted to show you my other Copic colored whale and how great it is to paper piece it. I use some of the Let's Polka paper, and they look so cute out of pattern paper. So I used our hearts dies to cut out a little heart there, and now I'm going to use the Tag Your It dies on some of this Wild Rose line dance paper to cut a tag out. I just love how that looks with the stripes. And then I'm going to go ahead and use the smaller tag on some light pink cardstock and on this paper that's from Snow Day. It's supposed to be kind of like twinkle lights or snow, but after the Christmas season is over, it actually kind of looks like bubbles too. So I thought it would make a really cool ocean for my whales. So I'm going to go ahead and layer that piece. I just chopped off the top half. That way the ocean's just at the bottom of the tag. And I can layer that right on top since I cut it with the same die as the pink tag. And then I'm just kind of pushing those ends up to give them some dimension. Here I wanted to show you that I actually cut my clear stamp apart. I know it's kind of scary to do it, but I like doing that sometimes, especially in this case. I wanted to make a bunch of different tags, so I cut them apart so that I could continue to stamp the sentiment stacked that way a bunch of times over and over again. So I'll just stamp that sentiment right at the bottom of the tag, and then use some adhesive on the pink one and layer that on top. And you'll see, since I push those ends up, it really does give some dimension on that tag. And then use what is way too much glue right there on that heart, just to give it kind of a cute little place there under the hole, and it'll be great right on top of these whales. So I'll just layer those whales right on top, and I love that this tag is one that would be super easy to make a ton of. It'd be great for kids' classroom little gifts and things like that. And then here I have some of the peppermint cord and coral cord, and I'm just going to thread that right through my tag. And now it's ready to put on a treat bag or on a present. It's just ready to go and super, super cute. So this is Whale You Be Mine and its coordinating dies. I love this mini set so much for coloring with pencils or markers or even paper piecing. Looks so cute. So I cannot wait to see what you guys do with this set. I hope you have an absolutely amazing day. Bye!